If we all believe in ourselves, we can make fellow citizens feel gorgeous. Simply being mysterious doesn't mean that you're special. Your anxieties are now energized by the ground. Always let whatever you appreciate get in the way of whatever you try to understand. Notice the sensation of how your gonad is starting to let go. Ignore the fact that the cells in your body are transcending the floor beneath you. Repeat this to yourself: I am very kind, I am very kind, I am very kind. Repeat this to yourself: my mind is perfect, my mind is perfect. Forget. It's never too late. Fixate your shame onto your point of view. You have always been a dead brat. Be ashamed of your perspective. Take a deep breath. In. And out. Breathe with your respiratory system. Meditate on this ancient Chinese wisdom. Between a deck of cards and an insect comes a heart. Knowing that you are a tragedy makes you realistic. You cannot have sacrifice without a rainbow. Repeat this mantra to yourself: my soul is not mediocre, my soul is not mediocre. Focus on your breath. Keep on annoying and keep yourself alive. Self-awareness just doesn't get death. Changing your physical appearance is fun, until you rule the world. Take a deep breath. Take a deep breath. Repeat the mantra: there is no place like home, there is no place like home. There's a correlation between popularity and being a weirdo. Keep repeating to yourself, my living is fine, my living is fine. Relax your mind. Keep repeating to yourself, my being is special, my being is special. Remember that the inventor of yoga said, you don't need to have lies in order to quit heroin. Think about how the air you breathe is floating above the walls around you.
Okay. Are we working? It should be working. I did the thing already, so it should hopefully not be crackly. But I wonder if it's a scene change thing specifically. Uh-oh. Hang on one sec. Esports. Because I can see right now that there is no room for the recording on my stupid... Oh my god, let me sort these by size. I gotta do something quick. So, how you guys doing? My cats are excited. Let me face this at them. Pud, be cute for the camera. Sort by size. Get rid of some of these fucking big ones. What am I doing here with 70 gig goddamn files? Okay. Deal with that later, but now it's not 2 gigs free. Pud is being pretty cute. Aren't you, Pud? Oh, okay, let's put treats in him. Yeah, sorry, a little behind. Getting there. Getting caught back up, but you know how it is. You forget things. Let's go get Pud a treat. Oh, and this crown that I lost. Where did it go? Sports. How did I lose it? Oops. Well, you might get a refund. Oh, wait. It must have got put up there with the Metroid, and then I forgot. Okay. Audio sound okay? Even when he glares. He was making some dumb faces today. You coming up here, Pud? Yeah, you are. Look at him. Who gets pet like this? Oh yeah, cat drugs also. But I wish we could zoom you out a little more. He's so weird when you pet him. He seems to really like to have his tail pulled. Like he wants you to pet him all the way to the back of his tail. Oh yeah, I have to refresh the cat camera too, so it shows up. I can't make this camera easier to see though. Good job, Crackers. He almost missed that. Pud's like, I haven't had treats in a week. But you still can't pat my chin. Crackers doesn't care. I bet I could put a finger in his mouth while he was doing this, and I would just get bit. Hey, lick your cheeks, fatty. Crackers just licked my hand. Lick your cheek, fat boy. Over here. Oh, he dropped it. Right there. Oh, looks like he might be getting it. Yeah, he got it. Good job. Good job, Crackers. It's like, yeah, petting, but can I get that liquid animal slop? You better lick that. There we go. Ratchet, how you doing? Don't forget cat drugs. I will not. I think he's dropping something in there. Oh, Pud's fun to mess with. No, don't rotate. Stop rotating. There we go. It's annoying. Up. Come on, be up. Fine, Pud, eat it over his head. Cracker's getting distracted. I made my butterbean level. What does that mean? Bean burrito? Barnstorma, how you doing tonight? Pud kind of charged up for that one. He was over it. Really, Pud? Really? What, was that too much for your little mouth? Well, at least he's licking it up. Crackers was trying to... Barnstorm, thanks for dropping something in there. Crackers was trying to eat a pretzel earlier today. He was really into it, but he didn't actually want it. He just wanted it in his mouth. Crackers also likes heavy petting. Almost gone. Crackers, close up your mouth. Pud, your turn to be zoomed in on. There we go. That's it. That's the end of it. Oh, good. You guys licked up your mess. Does that rotate for you guys when it rotates for me? Come on. Come on, you fucker. Oh, if you turn off auto rotate when it's in stupid portrait mode, landscape mode, it stays off. I don't think it rotates for us. That's good. You don't want this? Little bit of beard drugs. And I dribbled some right there too. That probably appears to be like 8 different colored pixels on fucking Twitch's 6,000 kilobits. Oh, Mario Maker time. Kind of glitches a little, but not very noticeable. Well, that's good. Although it's also really annoying for me. Alright, and we're back. The puppet exists. Puppet's in good shape. I designed and printed 3D printable mouth parts and skull for the puppet because I was really unhappy with everything that every single puppet thing does for doing that. It uses all different kinds of foam and complicated stuff, and it's wrong. It's dumb. It's old. Doing it better. Doing it different. Casey, thanks for dropping something in there. We got some stuff to play. That'll keep me busy. All right, Ratch, let's see what you got first. So I did a whole bunch of cool stuff with the puppet. I have been writing a lot. A lot of the people from, and I've never been aggressive or weird or anything, just like, hi, this is what I'm doing. I'd love to hear from you. Please message me here or on Signal if you want to. A bunch of the Yuzu devs and Yuzu Dev affiliated people, they keep blocking me. But I did get a whole bunch of people who are active in the piracy scene at that time, including some of the modders who made some early mods to talk to me. So I have some really cool information. about all the Yuzu stuff that's... I don't know. It's really, really interesting to me. Bean. I mean, the mention of the word bean so many times, that scares me. It scares me a lot. Jack of all trades. But 2%, so probably not a lot of precision. Let's take a peek. The Yuzu people, I don't think Discord tells you right away if you're blocked, but I had seen them online, and now I'm not seeing them online at all. I'm assuming they blocked me, but I have no idea what Discord does if you're blocked. But I'm assuming the fact that they show offline and that I can't message them means I'm blocked. Or that they deleted their Discord accounts. That's possible, too. Well, this is cute so far. Wow, okay. I was supposed to bring a snowball. If I brought a snowball, I could cheese this. Oh no, I couldn't. I need a P-switch, too. Beans. Oh, Pud is going to town on his butthole. You guys can't even see it. Oh yeah, and the big... Hang on, let me fix the cats. There, they're back. There's Pud going to town on his butthole. We did treats, and catnip, and peach crown, and then there's make it easier to see Zoom cat. One of these. Correctly focused. That one, and only that one. And my lips look really wet. That camera, thank you. Thank you, camera. Yeah, I have a signal thing and everything set up, and I tried to give, like, it was no more than, like, maybe 2-ish paragraphs, like 10 sentences, 10, 12 sentences. Like, it wasn't crazy long, but I did want to explain a little bit, like, here's what I'm doing. Here's why I want to do it, that, like, both the misinformation and the stuff that people are saying about it and is rolling around in everybody's heads is probably bad for the emulation scene in general. And I really think it would be fun to make a funny little video, doing a sarcastic take on a lot of it, and also providing a lot of information and context about what happened. But yeah, they don't want to talk to me. The guy who I'm pretty sure was the initial Jimmy Wrestler of Nintendo's Jimmys. He has blocked... I have messaged him on probably 20 different platforms. I messaged him on every platform I could. And he has blocked me a lot, and he has posted repeatedly that he does not want anyone to contact him about the Yuzu leaks. But I am pretty sure he is the instigator. And I really, you know, wanted to talk to him. And then if he was like, well, I don't put my name in there, I'd be like, okay, great. But he doesn't want to talk to me. That sucks for him, I guess. I mean, I'm not going to, like, out his new accounts that he uses. It was pretty easy to figure out what his new accounts were. But he did delete all the accounts that were affiliated with his old username and make a new one. But he only changed the name on his GitHub, which kind of seems like, what are you doing, bud? Bad at this. Yeah, it's really interesting stuff. It's really, really interesting stuff. I posted a meme on the Steam Deck subreddit yesterday about just the Valve showing Yuzu in a promo video, and if that ended up having any, like, ripple effect on everything that happened, or just got Nintendo angry in general. Because even if they don't care that much, even if they know, I'm sure they know that the market share for the Steam Deck is pretty small. But I'm also pretty sure they don't like any reminders that the Steam Deck does everything the Switch does and is a computer, and all the other portable computers can also do everything that it can do. I kind of wish I could just go over them. That would be kind of nice. I don't know what the answer is there. Yeah. Gotta go slow. We're gonna do ice. Wow, 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 wow. Give me a sec. I need drugs. Picked up some eggnog, and it's really nice in coffee. In general, I will say that I feel like ice theme, slippery, night ice, not fun. If you want certain segments to be slippery, use ice blocks, and that works extremely well. And if you want all of it to be slippery, I think in general you get a better level out of it if it's extremely jump heavy. If the player is going to be platforming, like jumping on small things constantly. But when it is a larger, more traditional platforming structure, ice just makes it feel crappy. You can still find eggnog. Meyer carries fresh eggnog usually. Oh. Maybe a big spiny there, or a couple of spinies, so you have a little bit more leeway with the snake block would help too. I'm gonna just wait for one of those. But yeah, eggnog in a latte makes me really happy. Oops. Boy, I just cannot keep that guy with me. Yeah, speaking of me getting all pissy about misinformation and people being stupid. Man, the number of, like, weird dumbasses on Reddit and Twitter who are like, oh my god, Bomb 5, trimming the herbs, all these hard levels, I'm in this, oh my god. Being real dumb about it. One guy on Reddit was just repeatedly arguing with people that Trials of Death was way easier because it had already been completed, and that was his whole thing, and that was just what he was doing. He was just being that guy. It is kind of sad that Trials of Death didn't get actually uploaded. I think there's like a dev exit upload, but it has a dev exit. Because that would have been a really funny final boss for fucking Mario Maker 1. And then Braden could come back and grind it out for hundreds of hours and finish it. It is kind of crazy to me that he just, like, quit streaming after that. He did that one thing and that was it. Then he was done. Then he was done forever. Wrong button. Doo-doo. Camera's gone. Checkpoint. This stuff works a lot better with Night Ice. But we're in the subworld, so just the subworld could have been Night Ice as well. What the hell do you want me to do there? Cat cam. Zoomy cat cam. They're just laying, though. They're just being bums. You're so distracting. They need more opacity, I think. Yeah, I really wish I could stop easily and look at what's going on there. That's weird. It would probably not be there, so I prefer this. Yes, I mean, they haven't been on there in a while, so they're probably just excited to lay up there. You want me to go under? I don't understand those coins that you have above it. hell are you expecting me to do? You think TTH was tasked or whatever? I have no idea. I saw that guy weighing in on it and being stupid. And he appeared to be really dumb. I didn't see anybody who... If you send me the video, I'll look at it. But I kind of doubt it. I just feel like the Wii U test... I mean, it seems stupid to do right now. But I also have no idea. And I have no good capacity to weigh in effectively other than just random guessing, basically. That's kind of like that Geometry Dash stuff, too. Is like that guy who cheated a whole bunch in Geometry Dash. Like, I have so little interest in Geometry Dash, especially in those types of levels where it's no longer even a rhythm game. What the hell do you want me to do here? Maybe I'm supposed to hold momentum and do that? You missed the first section. We started with your level after we gave cats treats. How do you walk away from that? Overall, it was fine. I think that the ice physics hold you back if the player isn't generally doing like a more traditional ice physics type of thing. Like we're seeing here, where we're doing a lot of sliding and ice breaking stuff. Makes sense. And a lot of jumping. Like we're basically standing still until we jump. In a more traditional platforming structure like we had in the beginning part, it feels worse to just have regular platforming. And ice holds it back a little bit. Clear. No clear? That would not work. Oh, is it in the recursion effect? That clears it down a little bit. Oh, I think color correction is the one that was doing opacity. Yeah, there we go. Partially transparent. There we go. Improvement. I wish we had just direct control over slipperiness generally. I have no idea what you expect the player to do there. The overhang doesn't make any sense if you want the player to get those coins up there, but going underneath doesn't make any sense either. So that segment is frustrating. Yeah. And we can't pick up a bunch of speed right there. We're obviously supposed to slide over that little bump. Yeah, you could cheese that block in the first area. You could kick something into the block, but you'd still need a P-switch to get in there. Tell me what I'm supposed to do here. Is there a lower segment I'm not seeing somehow? Keep momentum still doesn't make sense to me. Because even if I'm keeping momentum, I'm going that fast. Yeah, maybe I can just run off and run under. Maybe that was the thought. Springs don't have collision in Mario Maker, right? The weird overhang there makes it clear I'm not supposed to go above. And under doesn't make any sense. And the coins up above make that section exceptionally confusing. Yeah, I'm supposed to go under. Yeah, what the fuck is up with those coins? That's so stupid. This whole section is fucked. Yeah, the player can absolutely get through there, but make it clear where the player's supposed to be. I mean, corral them with bouncers. You're supposed to go on top? That doesn't make any sense. Especially with the overhang there, that doesn't make any sense at all. That overhang very clearly tells me you're not supposed to jump this way. And then the coins are just confusion. I guess that's a way to get a spring jump. I also don't know anything about Mario Maker tasks. So I'd feel like the thing that would make it stick out would be like, well, are there any task-only tricks? But probably not, because even if you were trying to task a completion for, I guess, Cloud? Because it's fun? I don't know what inspires competitive cheaters to be wangs like that. But you'd probably avoid task-only tricks, but you should still be able to tell if there are too many, whatever, frame-perfect executions. But that is also the goal. I saw something recently that, SMB1 is like 4 frames off from the tasks. Like, literally, real-time players and tool-assisted players are going to be vying for frames pretty soon. Which doesn't even make sense to me. It doesn't even make sense that that is a reality we could ever possibly live in. We're about the maker, the person who made the level? Like, tasked their completion on it? So, so it wasn't a legitimate level? Oh, man. Ugh. I hate that I'm like this, but now I'm like, man, the puppet should do Mario Maker drama videos. That's ideal. Oh, my God. I did that little slope just so you don't miss it. Yeah, the overhang there still makes it feel like it's definitely not a jump I'm supposed to make. And I never have enough momentum to do anything there. There isn't enough runoff at the ends of these to, like, build up any additional speed. Yeah. I can tell you absolutely for certain that if I was approaching this level, if I found out I could run through the springs, I would probably do that. Most people would do that. Very few people are going to make whatever awkward jump you're intending for them to make there. If you want them to make that awkward jump, make it less awkward and make it the only option. You can put the springs on spikes so the player can't run through there, but the fact that it's not spikes makes me wonder if, is that what you did? Did you grab the spring to run through there? Thanks, buddy. But yes, I need... Uh-oh. I need a Mario Maker. I need somebody to make a drama video. I need Carl Jobst or whatever to break down what's happening in the Mario Maker final level completions. Oh, didn't even realize you could do that. Yeah, springs don't have collision in Mario Maker 2. But I constantly think that they do because they do in Mario Maker, or in Super Mario World. Oh. Well, no, the player would scroll the camera up if they were jumping over the top. I still feel like that guy's really awkward. Yeah. Again, ice physics don't add anything to a lot of what we're doing here after we get through the basic sliding stuff, and sliding would work just in a snow level just fine, too. With doing ice. I have no idea how I'm supposed to do that correctly. With ice blocks where you want the player to continue slipping. Wait. Barnstorma, wasn't that level uploaded, years ago? I feel like that would be a pretty easy breakdown right there, is did tool-assisted tools for Wii U exist when that video was uploaded? I have no idea if those are well fleshed out, but we've had Wii U emulators for a long time, so maybe? I could try to run up the slope there. That seems really awkward, too. It was before then? Oh, man. Yeah, somebody needs to do video. That's fun. Go. Oops, goodbye. Oh. First bump combined with the slide is messing it up. Yeah, it doesn't feel like I'm supposed to have enough momentum there. Maybe I'm supposed to get up and not slide up the hill there, but again, the spikes tell me I'm supposed to slide up the hill. Yeah. I see what you're doing there, but again, the little slide that is there and the spikes right there make it feel natural to slide up the hill. To slide up the hill and break those spikes. Which also makes all that feel like, well, how am I supposed to possibly time this out? Yeah, just more rigidly corral the player. If you want the player to run up there, use a different slope rigidity, or honestly skip the slope. Have the player land and then jump. And maybe even an actual coin trail rather than just a few coins up above, which was even more confusing because there was nothing stopping me from going underneath. Yeah. Yeah, the way that's all laid out, it really, really looks like I'm obviously supposed to slide there. I wouldn't just make those ice block spikes. I would get rid of that esports upward slope. I mean, it's just a common thing that you'll see in like ice platforming levels with slopes and killing spikes. So you're setting the player expectation to do that, and then they're not doing it. Okay. Go. So really try to corral the player there. There we go. Overall decent. I don't think that Ice Night theme helps at all, though. I don't think that Ice at Night brings anything to the level, and if anything, it holds it back. But if you want that to be more what you're going for, more like 1 and 2 tile platforming, I think like little platforming like that paradoxically works extremely well in an ice level because you already want to jump to reposition anyway. So if the level is built around jumping all the time, it just makes sense. It just kind of it's the right kind of tension for a ice physics level. Versus we did do a little bit of like the sliding into ice block stuff, which is a pretty common thing that you see, a pretty traditional ice experience. But I don't know. It didn't do anything with it. Anything that cool with it. It was okay. It's a decent level. I think if you make a little bit of changes to make that one spot a little bit less squirrely, it'll flow really well. But it feels less like... It feels like a lot of ideas that aren't fleshed out rather than an idea that continues or a consistent theme. It's not the end of the world, especially for a platforming level, but it does kind of feel like the two sides are just kind of glued together. Like the first area, we have a whole traditional platforming thing to get to a P-switch to do something. The second area, we could race a P-switch or do something else with a P-switch to kind of tie the two of them together. I think, was there anything else in the first area? Let me see if I have it. I do. Yeah, did bring the viewer up. Butter beans are those huge ones, right? The really giant beans that are like the size of a friggin' thumb. Those ones are good. Yeah, we had a pretty short segment for the first bit. Oh, and then we did that Z, that spin crossing. Yeah, it kind of feels like you had a lot of little ideas that you wanted to play with and then just kind of stuck them together rather than trying to theme it out, which is okay, but I'd still try to find some like leitmotif, something to tie the beginning and the end together a little bit. I guess you kind of had that in really annoyingly positioned chain chomps, but something with the P-switch could work well. Yeah, something with the P-switch could work well. Yeah, something with the P-switch I think could work well. You could probably do something with a spin jump on a... Yeah, you could do something with the P-switch. Do seem to be the giant ones. Yeah, aren't they the huge ones? Like the toe beans. You can't eat the toe beans, though. I'm starting to see what you got. DB. I like black beans. Black beans are the champion of beans. Make sure there's no bean I'm not thinking of. List of... Wait. Hang on. List of beans. Browser. Let's see here. Oh, I like chickpeas a lot, too. Yeah, garbanzos are pretty good. And leanies are good. Lima beans are bullshit. This bean is almost a slur. Peas are a bean? Oh, I like peas a lot, too. Shit. Okay, really? Really? Google. Google! This is a horse! I love how bad Google is at everything now. And one of these is just a horse. Asparagus beans? Really? Oh, it is actually a bean. Okay. Coffee bean. Oh my god. Black beans are not on this list. Oh. Oh, Google is an absolute shambles. Horse beans. Yeah, just a whole horse. Do you guys deal with that? Google phone, Android phone users with like trying to get Google to look something up for you, especially on Android Auto. Like, hey, can you tell me how many ounces are in a quart? Oh, I'm sorry, I didn't understand your question. Like, you fucking did. Are you kidding me? You guys just spent billions on AI, and you can't get that shit together to tell me basic shit in my car or basic shit when I yell at my phone. Okay. JVF. It is weird how bad Google Assistant has gotten. And it is, ooh, WarioWare stuff. WarioWare has some really great music, and WarioWare has some really terrible music. They have horse beans. But no cat beans. Yeah, you'd think if they were gonna put horses on that list somehow, they would put cats on there. Also, horses don't have beans. They have, like, a nail. And never, ever look up pictures of when they, like, take off the outer layer of the nail. It is one of the weirdest and most horrifying things I've ever seen. Like when the, I don't remember what it's called, when the hoof degloves or whatever, it looks absolutely horrifying. Like, and I have a, from when I used to make meat controller stuff and like meat nightmare stuff, I have a whole bunch of like reference material from like crime scene photos and like catastrophic accidents and stuff, just mangled meat. The fucking degloved horse hooves are so much worse. It's so much worse. Even if you don't know what it is, it's horrifying the second you start looking at it. It puts my teeth on edge to think about. Google Home just goes, I'm sorry, I don't understand. Yeah, yep. Yeah, I have the microphone turned off of my Google Home thing at all times. Me and Barnstorma have some games for you to play. Team music with SquinkATL. What's a squink? Squid and a twink? This is a new type of furry. Oh no. Oh no. Oh, this is gonna be spicy. So you're the music and he's the Kaizo? Squid Ink? Nope. Nope, sorry. I like Squid Twink. That's wrong. I just thought, why am I still holding this POW? I should chunk it. He did part 1, I did part 2. Okay, cool. How'd you guys end up doing that? Did you do that by account share? Or did you do that via Discord call? Esports. Don't hold right. Okay, I see it. Oops. Sharing screenshots for the rebuild. Woof. Whatever works. Oh, I held right too early. I feel like video would work better than screenshots if it were me. Like if I were trying to figure it out, being able to pause a video that moves through basically each screen, a screen at a time, would work really nice. Video is worth, whatever, 60 screenshots per second. The account sharing stuff is really slick, but then you can't really work on it, as far as I know. Correct me if I'm wrong. Box, probably? I imagine Box. You've probably done some account sharing collab stuff. You probably can't work on it concurrently. So it's basically like a check-in, check-out type of thing, a baton passing type of share. Whereas if you're both doing it at the same time via a Discord call or whatever, then you kinda can. In that you're both copying everything the other one does, so it's still terrible. That was a no? Oh. Fox says I don't share my account. Oh, no, I wouldn't either. I would be like, you share your account with me. You're dumber than I am. Now change your goddamn password to something you can share me with. Don't give me your actual password, you asshole. Oh, speaking of assholes. Oh, it's... Those spikes really need to look so obviously like spikes down there. When people do that to me at work, oh, my password is blah, 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 blah. Okay, well, it's not anymore. I'm going to reset it when we're done. Should have waited for the system to take it, or you should have not told me it. That's where I'm going. Okay. It's mean. There's a lot of mean. It's a little trolly, but it is Wario. I missed the thing I needed. Yeah, I wouldn't share my... Well... I would if I actually wanted to do a collaboration and they didn't want to for whatever reason. Oops. I could set up a second Twitch account and share that. That would work pretty well. Since I already have the family plan with Heidi, I think I can have a bunch more accounts, I just don't. Well, we saw a little bit more. Oh, eggnog. Oh, eggnog. Just get it. Just put it all in me. It's gone. I put the anti-lactose having solution into it yesterday, so I should be fine. And I put extra in there because I'm always worried that it won't work. Oops. But there's a small chance that in 20 to 30 minutes, my asshole will explode. Probably not, though. Last time I think it worked right away. Well, it worked in the prescribed 24 hours. Wink. I will say, there's no good reason for it. But I like having something in my hands when I'm doing a level. I have a tendency to try to do it. It's like a security blanket. It's like a Mario Maker security blanket. So it's nice to have this P-switch to bring with me. But I assume I'm gonna turn into a mini game at some point. Fucked it up again. But yeah, so that would probably be the safest way to do that, is to make an account for collaborating. $20 a year, but it's less stupid. And then don't reuse your passwords. Don't ever reuse your passwords. I'm really tired of having to tell people that. I don't know why everybody does that so much, but don't reuse passwords. What the fuck? Section 2 is the games. Alright. I bought the last WarioWare game for the Switch, the 2-player one. Maybe the second to last one? I don't know. I bought the 2-player WarioWare game for the Switch, and I wanted to play with Heidi, and we were getting set up to do it a bunch of times when stuff happened. Oh, I keep missing that. And then I was angry and never got back to it. I am constantly angry that we don't get another real Wario game. Wario games are fucking great. I never played the GameCube one, though. I should probably play that. They're too dumb to remember 5,000 different passwords. Yeah, I know. So rely on the crappy password manager built into your browser. I think Firefox and Google suggest random passwords now, and you can just do that. That's lazy and easy. Sports. They're not great, but Google sort of two factors there. Password manager, and I think it's encrypted with the Windows credentials, so unless somebody had physical access to your machine while it was logged in, they wouldn't be able to really do anything with it. But, you know, malware would still be able to get your passwords, no problem. What's the second switch flip there? Well, you look them up if you need them. You have them in your phone or whatever. A little annoying, but safer. Or you do what I do when you remember long strings and passphrases for everything, because you also don't trust password managers. Which, I mean, you can. I'm just... Half of it's that I don't... There we go. Half of it's that I don't trust password managers because they've had stupid things happen. At least some of them have, and everybody does eventually at this point. And the other half of it is how goddamn annoying it is to migrate like 200 things into a password manager. And that I'm waiting for it to eventually just be like, no, it's instant now. It does it all for you and you don't have to do anything. That's why people are paying for, I don't know, bit warden fault. Ooh. Whatever. Oops. Doo-doo. This is good, though. It's fun. Flow's good. First little jump where we're curving around there is a little awkward, starting with auto scroll. Oh my god. I'm compelled to throw it. The mantra, I have to throw the POW. Yeah, passphrases. Long strings of nonsense. That definitely holds back password culture in general in society, is the fact that basically every single password thing that you use doesn't say if it's 24 characters, there's no rules. And that's what it should be, is that if you want to use 12 or less, you have to, or less than 24, you have to have the special character and the fucking capital letter and all that. And if you hit 24 characters, no rules except 24 characters. Don't have to have spaces or characters or anything, just a lot of characters. Because that is infinitely better than special characters. Velocity Gamer 5. Thank you for dropping a level in the queue. Are there 4 other Velocity Gamers that you're fighting with for the username rights? Or is 5 the Velocity? Oh, that's way too many things to read for the average user. Yeah, but people do almost universally defeat the stupid special characters thing by just adding like a pound sign and a fucking exclamation point or whatever, or a number to the end of their passwords. That's everybody. I'm supposed to hit that. Oh, I'm dumb. Oh, I'm dumb. To make a challenging platform troll. Yeah, it's tough to do any trolly stuff outside of a troll level without it feeling really mean-spirited. And even as somebody who likes Super Mario World Kaizo, it still often feels out of place when people do like Super Mario World Kaizo trolls in Mario Maker. Oh, I fucked it. Tried regular velocity, it didn't work, so I put a 5, because 5 is a good-looking number. Alright, I like that. That's better than I kept trying, like 1, 2, 3, 4, and then finally... Oh, if I did that, if 5 other people had my username, I'd be like, well, fuck it then. I'm gonna think of something really stupid. Little offensive. Oh, speaking of which. Yeah, I'm especially lit up about... I gotta look. The malware stuff today. Somebody tried to impersonate me to steal my paycheck? Yeah, we are just out of control the last couple of weeks. It's just getting way worse. Nothing I need to worry about, though. Doot doot. Squink, how you doing? I thought it had to be short for squid wing. I thought it was some new kind of furry, but Barnstorma corrected me. There we go. Progress? Oh, no more progress. Oh. Yeah, passphrases just work a lot better. That said, passphrases are probably going to start... I'm not a AI apocalypse, like, doomer kind of guy. But once we start seeing self-improving systems a little bit with AGI, we're going to see a lot of stupid shit that we don't want to deal with. But encryption falling apart, shitting the bed, and security shitting the bed, it's going to be a big problem. And it's going to push a lot of people... That wasn't the spot? I thought that was going to be the spot to throw it. Oh. It looked like the spot. Tired of getting faked out. Oh my god. Passwordless logins are the future, but I mean, I think it was 8 years ago now that there was like a large paper published on how bad our password security is and how bad 6-month rolling logins is. Nobody has adopted non-6-month rolling passwords. We should be checking known leaks, which are public and available from Have I Been Pwned and similar, for leaked passwords and force changes at that point. And if there's any suspicion of compromise, we should at that point force a change, but otherwise, people should be allowed to get comfortable with their passwords because they will be less stupid with them if they don't have to change them constantly. So I don't think we're going to see anybody start moving to true passwordless logins until, like, widely, until way after it's too late. Okay, he just dies. Oh my god. He's partially upside down with some of his paws up. What he's doing. Here, let's zoom it in here. I don't see no indicator. I can't not read that in Randy's voice. I didn't hear no bell. Yeah, I can't. As you can see here, Pud is basically dead. Okay, he rolled his eye out from behind his second eyelid. Crackers. No, Crackers is dead. There, he's moving. He's moving. Not enough to care. Good kitties. Oh, they're pretty cute. That's how Crackers is laying. If you saw him unfolding, now you understand. Fluffy void with eyeballs, yep. The pile of legs, both of them. Oh, I'm behind. I'm behind. Oh, I'm behind. Doop. What's my favorite troll? Which one? The spikes? That I keep touching? Oh my god. I don't know how I did that. I think I must have let go of Y right at the wrongest possible time. The one where the muncher just dies as you run. Yeah, see? He seemed to still be in the way. Thought I was gonna eat it. Slow down too much. seem to be okay. Oh, not okay. Oh. Weird. Sometimes I don't need to stop there. Sometimes I do need to stop in front of that mushroom. I moved a box with my feet, and both the cats are very interested. It's just a cardboard box. Calm down. Go back to sleep. Yeah, I don't think I need to turn back there at all. It might be hurting me. Rad to hold jump. Paying the price. Sometimes pull back left before the big Koopa. Oh, okay. Felt like maybe I didn't need to do that. Oops. Oops. Oh, you're saying that is why I'm behind a little. Yeah, I thought that I probably don't need to do that, especially since there's like Kaiser block up there. I think that's pushing me back down, so without putting me back in the hitbox. Hurt box of the shell. And yet I continue to do it because it worked, so then I must do it. I keep jumping early instead of bouncing. I was getting sniffy. Smells the drugs suddenly for the first time. The previous high has worn off and he's ready for more. Oops. I will say though that trimming the herbs has a lot more looks a lot more interesting as a exploration of Kaizo in Mario Maker than like Trials of Death would have if Trials of Death made its way out. Yeah, I don't need to stop there at all. The density on Trials of Death, and once you get to that point, I actually think that the Geometry Dash comparison between the two dramas was apt there, specifically because of how Geometry Dash also kind of turns into that, where it's less about dynamic platforming and interaction and reaction time and more about input memorization. And that's probably the thing that I always have trouble like crystallizing, but I think that really is the big difference between like the craziest Team Shell levels where they're just like, no, we don't need indicators where we're going, is because they don't, because it's not about indicators anymore. It's about memorizing an input string, and you need to see it first. And I thought that was interesting when I was learning about Geometry Dash, is that clear videos are basically required for those hard levels to be like accepted into the pile, because you can't function without a clear video. Yeah, I think Trials of Death literally takes almost the full 8 minutes in the level to finish. If I recall, it's donated at the end, so you basically have no leeway. And trimming the herbs is still more precision than I would like, but it does actually look like an interesting premise. Like, Lethal Ejection, I think, is another great example of, like, brutal difficulty that isn't... No. Thank you for not punishing me when I get over there. Oh, thank God for the checkpoint. Oh. I don't like these mini games. Oh, oh no, no, oh no, I'm so sorry. I'm so sorry. There's a trick you can use with darkness to totally black out the screen, and if you use that trick to darken everything, including the player, you could use that to set up the flash cuts that they use in WarioWare, and you could, in a music level, you could even do the like dun 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 go, and then dun 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 go if you did that. I don't know what the trick is. I don't know how hard it is to set it up, but now I feel like you have to do it. Esports. Because I also feel like I haven't seen it. Get those little assholes consolidated. Light limit using booze. There we go. That's enough to Google. Wait, did I lose? No, I'm good. I didn't even get counted down on my way over here. Very temperamental. Oh, that sucks. Of course it is. Is that a W for Wario? Oh, I get it. I was waiting for something to come wiggling out of there. Oh. But yeah, actually I should go and clip that and save that somewhere. It is nice to kind of have that thought crystallized. Oh, this is cute. Okay, this is fun. God. Good. Because I do really think that's kind of the difference there with the type of Kaizo I don't like and the type of Kaizo I guess that I do like. And there's definitely some crossover too. Like there's definitely mixed. It's not a binary system of black and white. Really? I'm still gonna touch all of them. Like Baron and Shell would be a good example in Super Mario World of something that's probably boils down to a lot of. Okay, I did need to get all of them. Memorization, but then there's still stuff like that level where you're controlling layer 2 with the shoulder buttons, and there's, I mean, that's just reactionary. That's just dynamics. Oh, I get it. I'm pretty sure this is what I have to do. How are you manipulating the count of sprites like that? Is it just a bunch of one-ways, probably? Uh-oh. Oh my god. I thought you were gonna scroll me off. Oh. I watched a lot of playthroughs of the game, and the minigames felt too quick to take a lot of inspiration from. Yeah, I'd say the cutest ones that I've seen people do for, oh, it's all the music blocks. The cutest ones I've seen people do for WarioWare stuff is those little timing rooms, but they basically just end up being quick platforming challenges with the clock. But that's a old, well-established thing too, so you probably want to get away from that. That was still fun. It still worked out. The first half was 1,000 times harder than the second half. It's not necessarily the end of the world, but it feels awkward. I'd rather it be that way than an insane difficulty spike, I guess, but I would rather them both even out a little more. But not to the point where it was a catastrophe. Not to the point where it felt bad. Next! AC, let's see what you got. Pud looks like a dinosaur flipped on his side. Pud kind of is a dinosaur flipped on his side. Wait, can we get a look at his face without him waking up? Really hope so. He seems to have a feeling for the square at this point when the square gets pointed at him. I don't know how he does it. Yeah, he woke up a little. But he was making a really dinosaur-y face at me. Now he's not. Now he's trying to be cute. I'm not going to come over there and pet you. Don't wink at me. You guys saw that, right? Where he winked a little? Yeah, there. That's the good game. You got a new game, Pow, and when you get home, you get to play it. I mean, pop it in there. I'll play it. Why J9. Oh, when you get through the level, then you get home and you get to play the new game. YJ9. Oh, so did the music using all the sprites up, did that end up really limiting what you could really do in the level too while you were setting all that up? And that's got to be frustrating to deal with. VMG. Casey, anything specific you want me to take a look at? Last upload in 2021. Could agree, but it wasn't too bad. No, that's good. You can pick whatever. Dude, that has a 3%, but I never feel like I can trust it when it's Team Shell because, you know who's playing it. You know what they're doing. You've been trolled throughout that. Thought that black line was on my screen. Fucking got him. Yeah, it's the edge of the stupid hot tub over there. And it looks like a hair. Oh, I bet I could find a transparent hair or a transparent dead pixel and just turn it on once in a while. Oh, that'd be fun. The quietest channel point reward. Wait, do you guys see channel point rewards in chat when you guys redeem them? Do you see other people's? Ooh, oh, that was cool. Okay. Uh-oh. I can't really do the drops. You do, and you do. Okay, that's too bad. So I was gonna say, it'd be really funny to just have somebody silently redeem that, and then it just happens. Then there's just a hair, and they're like, oh, hang on, I gotta deal with this. Hardest Team Shell tricks I have are drops. You can pick a different level if you want. I might have to. But I really like the initial setup here. Flows right into that first jump really, really nicely. Barnstorma, thanks for dropping something else in there. You probably heard me harp on it, but I feel like that is just so important in a Kaiser level in general. Man, it takes so long to die in this game. So getting, making sure that first jump feels good makes such a big difference. Velocity Gamer, you are coming up. It makes a huge difference in how death feels. If there is one thing that I could get in Mario Maker 2, Mario Maker 3, it's quick death, instant retry. Would make such a difference. Squink, thanks for dropping something in there. That was really weird. Ugh. Let's go look at another one before I get too invested and get angry that I'm so bad at it. The beginning flow's really nice. Dude. All full jumps, Team Shell. I mean, all full jumps sounds pretty easy. Poisonous Pogo Peril. It's got a lot of likes, too. Yeah, and, I mean, I think it was clear from the context. Oh, hey, you like that setup. But, oh, I hate those. I hate those jumps hurt my brain. They did that on Mildly Infuriating. Oh, they put like a fake crack on the screen. Oh, see, I use old Reddit, so that helps. That helps a lot. Fake hair. Oh, the Windows isn't activated thing. That's funny. That'll just get the PC people, too. Yeah, I use old Reddit, and then I have the thing set to not use any of the subreddit styles, because they're stupid. What's the set? Oh, second hits from the side there. All text is different sizes. Yeah, good thing. Yeah, good thing. I've been seeing that on YouTube sometimes, is numbers will be off alignment with other numbers. And I assume it's some type of, like, detecting if people are using ad block thing when people report issues. That's the best I could figure. What's my second hit there? Am I dumb? Am I doing it dumb? One bounce there. Oh, okay. The 2 squares aren't 2 bounces. It's just 2 squares for you can bounce anywhere. It's a little confusing, considering we use 2 squares elsewhere. I recognize that it's 2 vertical squares elsewhere. Nice. Oh. Sent you a DM of a screenshot I just took on the sub. Another DM. Go look at it. That's funny. Oh, see, you never see good gags like that if you have all the styles turned off, but also then you avoid a lot of stuff. Oh, traffic cone. I'll reply to that later. Mark it as on red so I don't forget. For 3 weeks. As one does. As is natural. Yeah, I'm sure there's lots of funny gags like that. But then, like, every single goddamn subreddit having, like, the stupidest goddamn upvote and downvote buttons makes me furious. And I know that if people think they're funny or like them, they will just click on them at random like idiots. And it's one of those things where the less I have to look at it, the less angry I have to be about something I can't change and shouldn't care about. I can be angry about other things that I probably can't change and shouldn't care about, like constant user misinformation. Oops. And, something else. There's something else recently, too, that I was all lit up about. And I forgot. Start writing those down. You get to the bottom, the YouTube and play bar appears. You should probably pull that up in incognito and actually look at everything they're doing there. How are they expecting people to get through all of that to post their mildly infuriating complaints? Burned. Got burned. Need liquid. What about 40 minutes? I'm not dying though, so I think we're good. Allow me a little bit. They haven't figured out that if you're on a Mac, it does irritating Mac things, and the same for Linux. Good. So there's probably some Android-specific stuff, too, if they're, like, detecting all the user agents and whatever. I used to have a user agent switcher thing built into Firefox that let you do some really cool stuff for going around dumb things. But a whole bunch of pages do really dumb stuff if you mess with the user agent string at all now. Oops. I had a thing to turn off HTTP referral stuff that it passes along. A ton of websites just flat out break. They just assume you're a bot, like, oh, I'm sorry. You don't come with a ton of user tracking data? Well, you must be a bot. Or either way, fuck you, because you're worthless. Pay for every single website you use. That's also what makes and I recognize that it's different companies with different perspectives, but the strong general opinion that, you know, piracy is theft and stealing is wrong and blah blah is you know, very common. And you really shouldn't steal from individuals, especially. I see it. I see what I did wrong. I tried to land on crackers. But the amount of stuff that is pilfered from every single person, every single second they use a phone or are on the internet with absolutely no capacity to even comprehend what's being taken from you, and the horrible things that can and will be done with it, is unimaginable. It's another one of those, I don't want to sound all like empty work or whatever, but one of those things where it's just like, dude, okay, I don't want to be all capitalism has failed. Oh, that's the end. Great. I'll take that. I died at the end like twice. You know, I really appreciate when I die at the end and don't realize I'm at the end versus when I die at the end and I know I'm at the end. That hurts. I see that? You got a hair on your screen over there. There's a hair. Brush that off. It's like an eyelash or something. Yeah, that was good. I like that. That was real good. Oh. Yeah. There's probably some good stuff to be found in Team... you seemed like you were a little bit in there. Is there anything differentiating flowier kinds of stuff like that versus, like, the stuff that's beyond indicators other than difficulty? It's probably just difficulty, though, right? I feel like that's a big part of it. Or, like, clear video required type of tag or something like that. Like, I wonder if there's any way to engage in Team Shell's pile of levels and easily be able to tell if it's something I would like. That would generally have good flow, like that did. Versus, like, something that, you know, is all spiky and wiggly, and I'm not even talking mid jumps are bad or control jumps are bad. Just, you know, bad pacing, bad flow. BG. Found car bumper heist. 57. 0.5s or 1s would be accessible, but I don't know. Yeah, I've never, like, dug super hard into it. To any of the teams. I went in all the Discords and I poked around a little bit. The meme bro. Thank you for dropping leveling Q. We'll get to it in a little bit here. Okay. Oh, that's a little annoying. And trying to ignore how tired of the Galaxy theme I am, just generally. Oh, he does not go through. Okay, I thought he might pass through. But not. Yeah, he bounces. Even when you're out. But the Galaxy theme feels weird. In desert, especially during the day. Yeah, playing a level like this right after Kaizo is a great way to illustrate the difference between, like, real difficulty and artificial difficulty, or just kind of throwing shit at the wall and seeing what works. Like, I'm sure we'll get through this, but at no point am I having fun here. If we found some interesting ways to do these interactions, maybe some more timing-based stuff than just rings that you can kind of pass through, like the bumpers on tracks back there. Found some ways to make this engaging for the player other than just, yeah, it's kind of like precision, but there's no consequences, but also it's really janky and annoying. Following the string. Anything else up here? These are always fun. Slider honestly would be a lot more appropriate. It would hurt more, but it would be more appropriate. Yeah, and if you want to use the Galaxy theme, just, you know, pick a night theme. Pick a night theme that doesn't impact what you want the level to do, and it'll feel Galaxy. It doesn't even matter what night theme it is, it'll feel Galaxy. I would stay away from Night Desert, though, because it's going to add a bunch of wind, and... Man, if this isn't already a little janky, that would really pour some artificial difficulty onto the... annoying... Stick. What? You don't like wind? No, is it SMB3 where the wind always blows in the same direction? The one where it always blows in the same direction, you can do interesting stuff with it. The wind switching on and off is annoying. The wind changing directions is insane. New soup. Well, at least you could do something with it in new soup. Although I don't think wind would be functional or fun in a level like this. What does the wind do in Mario 3 then? Because in SMB 1 it switches on and off in one direction, right? And in Super Mario World it changes. Yeah, Super Mario World it changes. I always remember Super Mario World because Carl's stupid goddamn level. Both lefts and stops. Right stop. Oh, so it alternates in SMB3 as well? Oh. This feels like I'm supposed to duck through it. God. Oh. Speak of the devil. Infinite power-ups allow you to easily trivialize the boss fight. And in general, they're used when the boss fight is too difficult without basically infinite hits. But if a boss fight feels too difficult or annoying without giving the player infinite HP, fix the boss fight so that it makes sense with 1 or 2 power-ups that the player can grab in the arena, or none if there's a checkpoint right beforehand. You want to go more traditional with it. But in general, infinite power-ups are pretty much always a sign of, I don't really know what I'm doing and I don't want to do a good job. Because it is the lowest possible the lowest hanging fruit on the tree of making a boss fight. You're better off, if you come to the point where you're putting infinite power-ups in your boss fight, you're better off removing your boss fight than leaving it in with infinite power-ups in most cases. There's some exceptions where the mechanics don't work without it, but this is not that case. It is annoying. Oh, good. Well, there's the slider, which wears off immediately. Oh my god. It's a bad level. It's a bad level and you should feel bad. I thought we were going to drop through on the sides and there was going to be something else with it, but no, we're using that door to come back through. I mean, descending between them is, you know, theoretically, it could be interesting. It's interesting on paper. In practice, it's the same annoying thing a little faster. Horizontally, it might be a little better. In general, I like the idea of recycling the level in another form. And doing that, especially without it just being now the blocks are switched, or often now the blocks are switched and now different enemies spawn. Fine, that's not the end of the world. But doing something else that significantly changes the way you're approaching it is fun. But the core of what we have here for the level, besides that, isn't. Doesn't stand on its own. Alright, no twirl. Doesn't matter. Easier to get through this way. Okay. Oh. What a stupid way to finish a stupid level. Oh, God. I just want to get forced in there. hate you. Waste your father's jizz. Compliment current level. You know, I'm really happy we're at the end of it, and I'm glad it has a flagpole. You know, and they really found a way to use every single goddamn second that that the level gave us. Can't boo it till I die. That counts as a compliment. Yeah, that was a bad level. That was a bad level, and you should feel bad. Consider thinking of more fun ways for the player to interact with the level overall. Putting a whole bunch of stupid time suck shit at the end of an already 8-minute long level is a dick move. Yeah, just a dick move. And I mean, we just suffered through a pretty tough Kaiser level that was a ton of fun.
Spaghetti meatballs.
This is a perfect example of how to do difficulty bad. And I'm not even saying you have to do Kaizo to make a hard level. You absolutely do not. But a bunch of annoying shit that they can't hurt you. So the only challenge is kind of monkeying your way through it. It's wiggling until it works. That's just brute force. You just made a level where you brute force it. That's not fun. Okay. Barnstorma. See what you got here. 3G. MXV. 90H. I'm pretty busy tonight. It's been keeping moving. Keep staying full enough. Maybe I just gotta, like, take off more often, and then there'll be a surplus of people who want levels played. Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles. Perils! Oh. Team music. Okay, let's go. Alright, this is very cool. That was wrong. This is cool. I like SMB3 pipe theme a lot too. A fun one. Oh, Barnstorm, you want to get lost forever in music levels that people will want to play forever? Pizza Tower. Pizza Tower just had a big DLC. Pizza Tower has a lot of really cool music too. I really like the music in the fridge. And I can't remember the other track I really like. They all have ridiculous names. Ooh, that was cool. I like that. Haven't played it yet. Haven't played it yet. You just made a friggin' Wario level. Yeah, it's time, bud. Get out there and pizza that tower. I really need to play the DLC. But I'm started playing Tears of the Kingdom again because I'm working on this stupid puppet thing with Tears of the Kingdom and it just felt right. And oh my god, the beginning of Tears of the Kingdom is really magical. Oh, I thought you were gonna kill me. Wait, we got all the red coins, which were apparently optional. And it's 100 coins. Hooray! This is the benevolent version of the level? Oh, so there's a mean version? Well, I mean, toss that in there. Sports. That's actually a fun way to stretch out music levels in general. What is going on with my screen? That is so weird. Why does it look like there's scan lines on top of me? What is going on with that camera? That camera is fucked. It's so weird. Okay, hang on a sec. Oh, it's fine when I pull it up. That is so weird. Hang on a sec. Gotta be a crackhead over here for a sec. Yeah, that's so weird. Looks like there's scan lines on me. That's an OBS issue or what the hell that is. Yeah, that's a good thought. Let's see what it does if I just deactivate and reactivate just that source. It looks fine in the big preview. It must just be something about the exact size I have OBS. Oh, now it froze. Really? Really? Gonna be frozen in that face. Okay, there. Something about the size I have it in OBS, and it looks weird. It looks like it has scan lines, vertical scan lines. But it looks fine in my other preview, in my big preview. Pretty weird. Next. Squink. Let's see what you got here. I assume you're also a music man? Music person? Music squid? K1K. W8. Blug. Starlight Zone, TM. Hey, I like the Starlight Zone's music a lot. Man, Sonic 1 had some really good music and some really interesting ideas. But it did not have the spin dash that's terrible to play back through. Oh hey, speaking of Mario 3. Right, Starlight Zone was Sonic 1. I'm almost positive it was. Yeah, original Sonic 1. Oh, and you got to it too. Well, too bad I didn't just wait. Oops. Yeah, Sonic 1 had more, almost surrealistic zones overall. Sonic 3 and Knuckles still felt like the high point for the series overall. But I thought the Game Boy Advance games were really, really, really brilliant too. You don't see people talk about it too much, but the Sonic GBA games are really fun. And maybe it was just that it felt like maybe handheld was the right format for a Go Fast Sonic game. So I was less butthurt about being able, not needing to explore. I don't know, but I felt like, no, I definitely did all the Chaos Emeralds in them and had a lot of fun with it, yeah. It'd be hard to say without playing them back to back, but I do remember really liking the Sonic Advance games. Oh, those ceilings! Oop. Hey, did I just drop some frames a little bit? I just got a welcome to the chat room notification. I'm only showing 100 drop frames, so probably. Barnstorma, yeah, but Dimp's level design really turns rough near the end of the game. I remember them feeling more challenging, but I don't really remember beyond that. I don't know. Sonic Mania. Barnstorma, thanks for dropping something else in there. Sonic Mania really pissed me off. I felt like there were some parts that the level design in general was a little meandering, that it was having trouble finding its place exactly. But it more or less worked. I think the one that felt really weird was the Chemical Plant Zone. Felt like, how did you guys do such a bad job on such a, like, obvious how to not do it bad zone? But the thing that really, really bit me on, really rustled my jimmies in, Sonic Mania was the horrible final boss for the Chaos Emeralds fight. For when you have all the Chaos Emeralds and then you're just in a room, kind of flopping around like a wet fish with a whole bunch of robots, and just like, you guys fucking kidding me? Almost every single one of these fights was like a big chase through space or something like that. And the ones that weren't, it was like a really cool big robot fight. But in general, it was something really cool with a fucking hard time limit on it. Like, the timer was floating above your head the whole time. Gathering Ring was a part of it. They weren't crazy difficult fights, but they were really unusual and interesting fights. And man, just throwing you in a 2x2 room and being like slam into stuff, it felt like getting pissed in the face. Like, are you guys kidding me? This is the pinnacle of 2D Sonic games that everybody's jizzing their fucking pants about. It felt like confirmation that a lot of people just don't finish games anymore. That was cute. And I honestly do think that's a lot of what it is. A lot of people just don't finish games. Oops. Hi. I very rarely put down a game. I get, once I get my teeth into it, I will suffer until the end, almost always. Oops, again. Oops, again. Soul Dyers, soldiers, but spelled with the word soul and then die. It felt like they gave up on translating it. Oops. It felt like they gave up on translating it about a third of the way through, and the story just started to get really stupid, and it was fine. You know, it wasn't necessarily for the story, but it sucked because they had a kind of an interesting idea. But, you know, I was there for it. I figured, okay, well, I'll suffer. This happens. Maybe they'll fix it later. Maybe not. I don't care. But then the actual dungeon design turned into just flat out a piece of shit carbon copy of, like, we ran out of ideas. We're going to copy the exact same idea as the previous dungeon. That's all we're doing from here on out. We're just copying the last one. Switching it up a little bit, but it's the exact same thing. No more new ideas. Find 4 things, fight a guy. Find 4 more things, fight a guy. And it was just like, dude, fuck off. It did really suck because the combat system in general, their take on Souls-like combat in a 2D Metroidvania was really good. Really interesting. They kind of hit something in between Grime and Mega Man Zero, I would say. That was really satisfying. But they absolutely... I don't even want to say they didn't stick the landing, because it was in midair. They got shot down and they just bled to death on the mat. That metaphor went too far. That was another one that was also generally pretty well liked by people too, which I also think was a lot of people don't finish games. You look at the beginning, you play the first bits of it, and you publish your thoughts, and it's, oh yeah, no, it looks really good, it sounds really good, it plays really good. Once you actually get in there, it was great. Sports. Quick Discord go off, but I have something in front of it. Activate Windows with a dude in a swimsuit? Lady? I don't know what that is. It looks a little bit like a dude in a one piece. Oh my god. How am I missing that? You should be able to bring that slope all the way down, right? Just bring the slope one more block down. Oh, I can just run off, can't I? I bet I can just run off. Oof. Oof. Just run off. Oh, the meme bro didn't stick around to see his level get played. Imagine that. Guy who puts a level in, who then immediately... Oh, I'm dumb. Who then immediately looks at the queue, and then doesn't say anything else, doesn't stick around. Crazy. I can't believe there are still people like that. Although, maybe all this Mario Maker 1 attention will bring some attention back to Mario Maker 2. Although I can't imagine there's a huge pile of people who still work. Oh my god. who still were playing Mario Maker 1. You know, people are writing news articles about it. Man, I saw like a Destructoid article about, I didn't read it, but I saw the headline about trimming the herbs. Gaming journalists will put basically any wet dick they can find in their mouth if it'll put, you know, 2,000 words on the page now. I imagine in general, a lot of journalists are a little afraid of AI eating their lunch. But gaming journalists in particular must be already dealing with that. And then on top of that, you already have the fact that gaming journalism is in general not taken very seriously. Oops. And, you know, riddled with a lot of real idiots. And even, like, outlets I used to really like Giant Bomb, I feel like I don't really see anything from anymore. They're just not as invested as they used to be. Maybe they do YouTube stuff and I'm just not seeing it. Look. And some of the YouTube stuff that I used to like Nintendo Life is just garbage now. It's just flatly garbage. I know the Switch has been slowing down, but it's just been the dumbest garbage. Game Explain's been doing a lot more, like, almost editorial content, just stupid stuff, like lazy podcast stuff, and I'm guessing it's to, you know... Yeah, all the articles about Super Mario, that's the perfect, that's good, that's the perfect example. I don't know why that wasn't top of mind for me, but that's perfect. I don't even understand why the name resonated. I don't want to get all tinfoil hatty at all, but maybe that guy knew a gaming journalist and then it snowballed from there. Maybe he fucked a bunch of journalists. You guys, I found Gamersgate 3. Oh. I'm only the tiny... Oh, I'm dumb. Oh, thank God for that checkpoint. Because I'm too dumb for this. This is a cool arena. This is a great arena. This is the perfect amount of stupid crap in an arena. Yeah, I'm only the tiniest bit plugged into the stupid drama with Sweet Baby. I was expecting to get way into it. Dr. Roy Botnick. When some of my very conservative IT Discord buddies got into it. There's a guy who, like, 3 weeks after something blows up on Poll and then on Twitter right after, he hears spotted on his boomer groups on Facebook, but he has the dumbest possible take on it, and invariably and every single time, he only has misinformation. He has a bunch of weird, obviously manipulated misinformation, and then I spend time debunking it, so I figured, oh, I'll see the Sweet Baby stuff in a week or two. But I haven't seen it yet. And that's the end of it. Cool. Good stuff. I like that. Yeah, that was really solid. Flows really well. Did its job. No spin dash. 3 out of 5. 3 out of 7. F. Oh, no, not me. That one. Yeah, good stuff, though. That was fun. Bring me more. Oh, Meme Bro bailed. I want to go look at it really quick and see what it is, though. Because I feel like with a name like that, it's going to be Timmy Trash, right? It was just his viewer, his maker ID. Oh, looks like it's regular popular chase stuff. Well, see you later. Ratchet, let's see what you're up to here. 9, multiplayer. I didn't play it, I looked. Yeah, we're slow. We're starving out here. We're drowning. I'd be drowning less if I had downloaded the levels on the last upload party, but I was really busy and I'm still angry about it. I'm sure they're all on OCW, but I like downloading them. Meowser's coin chase returns. All right. Meowser must guard all 99 of his lovely coins. I remember if I got angry at the last one that you did. I remember I played a Meowser level recently that made me really angry. But chasing is his job. And what he is best used for. Oh my god. You guys stop giving me the Galaxy theme all the time. I'm so fucking tired of it. I don't even dislike Mario Galaxy. I just hate that goddamn theme. And you know, it was such a good theme at the beginning of Galaxy, and it has been ruined by Mario Maker. Okay, Meowser, I guess. Be a dick. In general, I would say avoid too tight of quarters like that a little bit. Unless you're specifically excluding Meowser from those quarters. Because it's pretty easy to just kind of get trapped in a situation like that where you're just kind of waiting for him to fuck off. Bruh. Just the intro over and over. Well, we heard it so much in Galaxy. Oh. I hope, oh my god, really? If we do get a Mario Maker 3, I hope we get an Odyssey style. I would really like an Odyssey style. I feel like Cappy would be one of the coolest fucking things to do for Kaizo ever. And if we get, oh my god. If we get Cappy plus Capture in 2D, would that be fun to play with? Man, would that be fun for troll levels and just dumb shit in general. But I also feel like that's a lot to build out, and Nintendo hates it when we have fun. Oh, Meowser. Oh, Meowser. Think I have first clear on this? We'll see in a sec here. I mean, I think we already saw. Wait, where's that door go? Small world, there. There's like 10 of us left. Little Bowser. Little Bowser face. Opportunity to look at the title card. Oh god, I have to get every coin, don't I? Clear conditions. Why do you bring me stuff you know I'm gonna yell at? You like it? You like getting yelled at, don't you? Yeah, don't do every coin. Do some coins. Fluffy Void stares at you and begs for a treat. I wonder if we'll just get like a hole. Oh yeah, do it in the one that you guys can see. There we go. Air duck is the last thing I ran in there. Yeah, suck it, Meowser. Oh, you fucking dick. Yeah, as much as you can avoid the player crossing over their own path, too, backtracking, let the player flip the switch and then drop down right there or something, and then cross around. As much as possible. This stuff works okay, where you're just kind of dodging the does shit. Works okay. Gonna give us random people with cookies again, it might. What the fuck is that? What is that fucking mess? What a mess that is. Yeah, give the player a safe place to stand there. It's an awkward place to jump into. Or at least clear the ceiling a little bit so it's a little easier to jump in there. It feels awkward. Oh. Yeah, this is a relatively linear level, so literally the clear condition is actually ruining it. Like, not like, oh, the clear condition is holding you back. The clear condition is ruining the level. It's a linear level. You could easily have a red coin at each objective point, but you're already gating the level off with a bunch of on-off switches anyway. There's no reason for the clear condition whatsoever. Oh. That's enough. That's enough of that. Yeah, don't do the clear condition. The clear condition brings you nothing. It seems like it's relatively short. So even if you wanted the level to focus on, like, the player accomplishing an objective, oh, it looks like Davies Gaming has the first clear. So no, he has the world record. Maybe you have first clear. Look. First clear is double 420. Even if you want to have the player do objectives, red coins or something like that, do 10 coins if you want to do all coins and just have them grab those instead of random coins floating around, but just don't do it. Even if you don't want to have a checkpoint, just don't make the player grab all the coins. Just it doesn't contribute anything. Just a bad choice. Yeah, clear conditions really, it's one of those things where there's so few good ways to use them, and it's not like they're worthless. But they're almost worthless in that you can replace the clear conditions with better choices, like gating with keys, gating with red coins, gating with all kinds of things, gating with an on-off switch. There are a ton of ways, sports, to force the player to meet an objective. And I would much rather see, like, objective-tied blocks or something like that that's more, like, dynamic for the player. Like, after you kill X number of things, it flips a switch state or something like that. Like something like clear conditions tied to an action rather than just being able to touch the goal. But I'd also, it'd be nice if they were going to tie them to the goal, bind a permanent door to the goal that goes back to the beginning of the level and starts the timer over. That would make clear condition levels a lot less stupid if that was mandatory and it always reset the timer. Then you could just kind of run it back through and grab what you missed. But yeah, I do think we'd almost be better off if they just dropped them. Yeah, ditch the clear condition. Find another way to gate the player if you really want to gate the player, and you'd have a better level. And in general, try not to make the player walk back over their own footsteps. When you have Meowser chasing you, it's going to make it annoying. At least there's a healthy number of power-ups, which prevents it from being, like, catastrophic and absolutely terrible. But it's still better if you can try to frame it in a way so that the player always has 2 ways to go, so they're never deadlocked in a corner with fucking Meowser. Luwuka. 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 Who's Luwuka? Lawaka. Oh, is this that super world that I wrote down with the boom boom in the trailer? Yeah, let's go look at that. Let's go look at that. There's a trailer for this. Trailer. Mario. No, it was boom boom. Trailer. Boom. Super Boom Boom World trailer. Copy that into the browser, you guys can see. What? Oh, it didn't make the images. It just entered to a new line. That'll teach me. This is the trailer for the Super World. That ever plays.
You'd do anything to be with him. Brave the deepest forest.
Ooh, good 3D world. That's always nice too.
Burning ruins. Through the frigid
Oh, you can't hear that at all, huh? You gonna spit out some words here, trailer?
You want him in your room.
The trailer's just a little quiet. It's crazy that anybody had the energy to invest in building this much trailer out this late in Mario Maker's life. Like, good on him, but it's also just sad.
Boss days. Find other secrets on your way. If you're not the type to take it slow.
What is... Oh, I know what's happening. I know what's happening, and it's on me.
Anyone else? Super Boom Boom World by Luwuka and Mang is out now. Catch these.
Obviously don't know Lector. I do not. I do not know of this maker at all. Yeah, I know why the audio was fucked. That was on me. I believe they do this for a living. Oh, I gotcha. Well, that's cool. Oh, it's on the 8MMC channel. So yeah, I'm guessing this is on a channel that makes lots of Mario Maker content. That's cool. Wow, yeah, they did a whole thing here. Neato. Oh. Okay, Stable Diffusion. We did get cats. It knew. It knew. Yeah, I mean, these all look like they're waiting for treats. That's pretty good. All right, let's take a spin. Yeah, if you do it for a living, then you got it. Then you basically work for yourself. And yet, Mario Maker 5 got all those articles, and this will toil in obscurity. Some more even fluffy and void, yeah. A little grayish, a little blackish. Get a little bit of both. Going to the pipe. Cool. Yeah, no, I'm not familiar with the people who made it at all, as far as I know. I do like the idea, though, of, like, taking, like, the Steve level design structure, and I know Steve did not invent the idea of, like, take an idea and iterate on it, or the idea of, like, come up with a story structure for your levels, but I do still like the idea of somebody taking that, like, basic story structure and being like, let's do a whole super world of that. Let's do a whole super world sports. Yeah, Stable Diffusion isn't always great at it. I have no negative prompts or anything because I want weird deformed stuff in there whenever I'm playing with it. So it has a tendency to be a little crazy, and I have not updated it in forever. Because 1.5 gives you really funny results. That's cute. What? Why does he not jump higher? That's super weird. Oh, is that a glitch? Is this level gonna get removed? Oh, there we go. Okay. Are they, is Luke having fun the wrong way? Oh, the winged ones just do that, huh? That's weird. Well, that's good. I was gonna say, it would just really suck if Nintendo, you know, got mad that they were having fun the wrong way. Okay. That's what we're doing. Why do I keep jumping? I need the long jump. Wrong with me. Yeah, circling back a little bit though, I'm sure there are good gaming journalists out there, and like they're... I'm trying to think. But I'm not hitting on anything. I can't think of any gaming stuff that I read and always like. That was wrong too. Rarely play any 3D World levels, and this has a ton of them. Yeah, 3D World levels are really fun. Yeah, they also never fixed the implementation of Super Worlds. Like, it sucks. You can't go and search for good Super Worlds. You literally just go to the Super Worlds thing and it gives you a random slathering of some popular ones and some unpopular ones. But I don't think it's even, like, the best Super Worlds. And we can't even search for Super Worlds, right? It's basically just limited to looking at people's profiles. How am I this bad at this? There we go. And then be ready to long jump here. Oh, literally just do it, and it works. Esports. Yeah, can't search for Super Worlds, can't even, like... You can't even, like, look at a list of Super Worlds, right? Of, like, popular or the best rated ones or the most likes or anything. Which, I would have criticisms for that because it would still be a like a hug box of worlds of things that just get more popular and leaves no room for anything else, but they half-assed it so much. Oh, and you ruined the way out. Can't go up there. That was cute. There's no way this doesn't kill me, right? Oh, it doesn't kill me. Okay. That's cool. That's a fun setup. Yeah. I did see that somebody built out a way to keep playing Mario Maker 1 outside of Nintendo servers. So if anybody strongly craves 100-man, there is still a way to do it. Which is kind of nice. Number one issue is you can only upload one. Yeah, and you're locked to one unless you buy more accounts, which is so bizarre. Especially considering how many other times they've done, like, unlockable extras for stuff. Like, give the player another slot once they fill up all their levels. What do you... there's no way it costs more than 5 or 10 cents for them to actually, like, store a bunch of fucking text files. There was a maker by the name of Uni. Made like 5 Super Worlds. Were they all good? Do I just wait and it goes off on its own? I think I do just wait and it goes off on its own. There was a maker by the name of Uni. His levels were all kind of puny. I can't think of any more Limerick stuff. The only place my brain will go is like he sucked his dad's dick, and then something with pigs. And that was all it would do. I wasn't gonna keep going. He made hard levels that were always fun. That's too bad. That's another reason why it sure would have been fucking nice. Oh, nope, that does go, and that does lift on its own. So I need to get in there before that happens. That's the setup there. That's another thing that really sucks about Nintendo. Not continuing any type of update or support for Mario Maker 2 is that so many people just grow bored and move on. And people would do that no matter what. But more people would have stuck around and made more things. The community would have continued to exist. People would have kept wanting to play if there were new reasons to. Because, man, the amount of hype, the amount of surge that we saw every time there was a new thing was enormous. And honestly, this is the right stupid platform for a live services game. Nintendo could be giving us seasons of shit in Mario Maker. All the terrible shit that they want to do anyway because they're bad people. Fuck me. All the terrible shit they want to do because they're bad people, they could be doing in this game. Limited time only blocks. The levels stick around, but the blocks are gone from the editor. Blah, blah, blah. Pay a monthly service fee. Fucking Battle Pass. I don't care. Just give us more Mario Maker. Don't do Battle Pass. He deleted every single level in the Super World to upload the next one. That's depressing, dude. Why didn't he just make a bunch of Super Worlds? Oh my god. Somebody better get all those into OCW. It's $35 to have a family account versus $20. I know that $15 is a lot, but I feel like it's not a lot if you can already spend $20 on a Nintendo Switch Online. Esports. Burps taste really weird. I had bibimbap for dinner, and then an eggnog latte, so they're all spicy and eggnoggy, and it's weird. Gochujang and eggnoggy. Lets you make 6 different slots in the world core spot, but you can only upload one at a time. So you can have 6 Super Worlds, but they can't all be uploaded? That is so stupid. select it again. I think long jumping into that is much better than rolling into it. I don't think rolling into it is faster at all. I think rolling into it might actually be slower. This is also why it's hard to argue that it's bad to steal from Nintendo. Nintendo is bad at their own systems. Nintendo is bad at their own infrastructure. And the fans have been putting their shit back together forever. So, you know, yeah, they're mad at Yuzu and everything, but you know how fucking awesome it is to play Tears of the Kingdom in 4K with 90 FPS? It's not super well optimized, and it never will be, but it still runs a hell of a lot better than it runs on the Switch. I get 120 FPS in some shrines. But otherwise, it's between like 50 and 90. But it's a whole lot better than 20 FPS to 30 FPS on the Switch. At 900p. Yeah. Long jump is definitely faster. Yeah. That I learned. Feel attacked? What did I do? Natalie, how you doing? Oh, trigger him. I see it. Oh. But also a lot if you and your spouse totally forgot to create a family plan and play 40. You can consolidate it. I think you can mix them together. Okay, seriously, look. Because I'm pretty sure you can combine them, and then it adds the time that you've bought together, and somehow it turns into more. Because I remember looking the other day, and for some inexplicable reason, when my 2 accounts and Heidi's account got squished together, it's 5 fucking years. Oh, you can't see it. Hide overlay. But somehow it's 5 goddamn years. I don't know how it's 5 years, but it's 5 goddamn years. But yeah, there's definitely a way to squish them together that you can do. I think you have to do it online, but it's definitely a thing. Thank you for coming to my TED Talk. Sweet. Was I supposed to long jump? Can I long jump off of that? I'm literally right next to the checkpoint. What's wrong with me? I have no idea how it turned into 5 years. But somehow it's 5 years, so. If anything, I would guess it was a bug and it was easier to not fix it than them being nice. Bad at this game. There we go. Oops. And there we went. Womp womp. Whenever I read the words womp womp online, I hear the end of the Mario 3/3D World death sound. Okay. Well, I'm glad it's really close to the checkpoint. That felt aggressive. Even though it's on theme for what we're doing in this 3rd iterative section here. And there we go. Yeah, somebody really did like Sieve, though. I feel like there's a lot of that here in the design overall. Because they also stuck really hard to that classic, really classic, iterative design processes that both Nintendo likes, but Steve also focused on in a lot of videos. And again, it's not like he invented it. If you read old, like, level design stuff from level designers written up in, like, the early aughts, I used to read stuff like that all the time. All of that talked about the iterative design process and all that kind of stuff, and often focused on Super Mario World to talk about it. That's kind of been the core of Nintendo's level design for a long time, is that really basic roller coaster of introduce an idea, get a little harder with it, and then get a little easier, have a checkpoint, that kind of thing. Then iterate on the idea and get a little harder. So it's basically up, down, up, and weirder, and then let off and abandon that idea forever. Don't I need him? No, I don't. Okay. I thought I needed to not trigger him, but I'm going... The bombs are going the other way. Fuck you, Dipsqueak. There's a lot of dash pad. Dash pads are fun, so that's good. I hope there's a lot of hats. I constantly feel like I don't see enough 3D World hat levels, especially the bullet hat and the other one, the twirly box, are really, really fun hats. Oh, you fucker. That is weirdly tight for the first level in the Super World. Yeah. Yep. How it happens. I think I rolled under that one. Oh, yeah. Oh, there's definitely a rolled under your mom joke in there. But it's late. I'm too old to be funny this late. Okay. No, be nicer. Okay. I kind of wish that the checkpoint, and maybe the spacing would feel worse if I actually saw it, but I kind of wish the checkpoint was right after the boom boom instead of where it is. I feel like that would be better pacing. Sports. God, I wish. Oh, you know what else I found recently, too, that I'm going to take a look at some point, maybe right after we say goodbye to Mario Maker 1, is there is a third-party server for Super Mario Bros. 35, and it's apparently still busy on weekends or something. It's still busy sometimes. Somebody just did a basic, like a re-implementation of the backend so that you can just connect to it. Similar to how OCW works. Which is pretty cool. So that might be fun to take a look at, too. Yeah, rolling gets you the speed you need. Okay, yeah, good call. Didn't turn around fast enough. Hello, Bit. How you doing tonight? There we go. Progress. Yeah, I just need to jump right away. I kind of wish Coins told me to do that up there, but we figured it out pretty much right away anyway. Amogus! I put a stupid little Amogus thing into the first Super Mario World level I made. And a whole bunch of people were really nice about the level overall. And one guy was like, really? Amogus in 2024? Oh, that's cute. That was really cute. But thanks for dropping something in there. We'll go take a look at that in just a second. I didn't remember anything. Were you a troll person? I feel like maybe you were a troll person. There's a troll level, tell me, so I'm ready. Yeah, that was fun. Oh, that wasn't 1-1. It was 1-2. Okay, it is a troll level. Good. Well, we'll go look at 1-1 quick, and then we'll go touch that. Then we'll come back to this if we have more time. Is it 10-20? Yeah. Wait, is 1-1 a Goomba? Jack-o'-lantern. Wanted some feedback. Hey, that's what I do. And then if I don't get super deep on it, I do viewer troll levels as well as just troll levels tomorrow. So you can bring it back then as well. I think there's a hard and an easy path in each world. That's fucking cool. Well, this must be the easy path. If I was faster, I would have hit the Curb Your Enthusiasm thing right there, and it would have been right on the money. Crackers, did you just die? He just rolled over and then deflated. Crackers. Okay, he's alive. It was weird. It looked a little bit like maybe he died. Got all his hair brushed up all weird, but yeah, he just rolled over and just he melted. That's what I meant. Okay, this is cute. This is very clever. God. That was fun. That's a fun way to do that. Oh. Wow. Really? Amogus in every level? Is that what that's supposed to be? What do we fucking stone toss over here? Oh my god. Hey, did you guys see that that guy got doxxed? That's pretty funny. Oh, pretty sure there's one in every level. Wow. Wow. Doot, doot. Doot, doot. Yeah, in general, I think that it's a dick move to dox people. But on the flip side of that, the Stone Toss guy, Hans, he liked to compare himself to Charlie Hebdo. And one of the big differences between Hebdo and him is Charlie had an address, you know, in France. They existed. Their main cartoonists, like, they have names. They're not anonymous. They got shot for their beliefs. So comparing yourself to those people who actually had commentary, real social commentary. There's the boom booms. Just let him die. This way. And of course, boom boom in every level. Yes, boom boom in every level. Rode your bike and played ping pong at the same time. Wait, ping pong ball? Played pong ball. Pong ball. What's pong ball? I like that one. The stone toss thing is really interesting too because it's a really good it's also a really good, like, if you actually dig into how the docs happen and everything and pour over it, it's a really interesting insight into, one, how crazy easy it is to find people's information. Like, literally go to cyberbackgroundchecks.com and go put your information in there and you're gonna get mad. You can request removal, but it's public records, and it's really easy to search, and that's also going to get worse pretty soon here. Colombit, let's see what you got. But yeah, the fact that he was an IT professional and totally failed, like, the Dread Pirates Robert test, like, goddamn, bro. I would also fail that test, but I am not attempting to maintain any anonymity. This is my actual face. This is even my actual personality. I'm like this off stream. All the time. People don't like it. It's good in little segments. Fun Playground Trolls from Alyssa 2011. Version 14, my first 3D troll level. Do 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 do. Okay. Yep. And there's always skip squeak. Skipping and squeaking into the way here. So, don't jump there. Jump here. Wow. That works a whole lot better than I would have thought it would. Oh. Okay. What did I miss there? Well, I like this opening room. I like when the opening room in general isn't a cacophony of shit happening to you. Oh, okay, he breaks it, and then I can get it. Okay, actually, so then that all works. Crackers is sneezing. Needed the box. That's how they do. Oh, fuck me, huh? Okay, never mind. I'm good with this so far. Oh, I can break it. Okay, cool. Okay, I wasn't sure if I could break it that way, so I wasn't sure exactly what I was doing, but I'm glad it wasn't beating it. Okay, not a soft lock. Good. I'm glad it wasn't something weird like having to get in front of it. That would have been really frustrating. I kind of wish the swamp was a little closer, but maybe it doesn't work if he's closer. It depends how many times I'm coming back through here, but if it's a lot, I'm going to be annoyed. How many times I have to wait there. Oh, not that many, it looks like. Yeah, I don't trust this shit at all. Hold left? You didn't. Did. You at least killed me. That was goofy. How come I didn't go into the box? And is there still 3D World tech to be discovered? Crackers. Why are you sneezing so much, pal? Thought I said hot fist at first. Dolphin did that one time that it was funny, and it was because I had just ranted about how I think that's a weird thing to do in levels, and that people shouldn't do that. And it went from, it was a little tiny troll that swapped from hot fist to hot fish, and then a burning fish hits you, and I almost pissed myself. Oops. Oh, is that cheese? If you jump, if you smash jump, you get out of it, it looks like. So I'll take it. Can I break anything? Light cheese. Unhelpful cheese. Velveeta. Don't you fucking at me. You know it's unhelpful. It's garbage. Garbage cheese for garbage people. That is a really dumb troll, and I love it. Does its job. Mean. That, oh, no! No! God damn it! Do I just go through with the snowball? Maybe I just go through with the snowball. Kaizo's doing his job. One block that got me twice. Oh my god. It does not go through with the snowball. Place the snowball and jump on it, maybe? Yeah. I knew it. I figured it was going to be something that was going to block the path. And I realize now that we don't have munchers in 3D World, even though we should. Why the fuck don't we have munchers in 3D World? But, But then it was a fish. He's gonna wiggle. I know that setup, and he's gonna wiggle. So let's get over here. Oh no. Oh no, I thought it was a wiggle setup. Fine. Keep your wiggles. Uh-oh. How do I die? Oh, that's how. Why is that Kaizo there? Let me die. Why are there Kaizo blocks down here? This is bad. This is bad anti-soft lock. Yeah, this is a bad anti-soft lock. There do not need to be blocks here. Right? He can't touch me here, right? No, he can't touch me here. So I have to get over there and not slide, which is made infinitely more difficult by the fact that there are blocks here for some reason. Yeah, this is bad. This is a bad choice. Bad choice. Get these out of here. If these aren't needed mechanically, get them out of here. And if they are, I don't know, shift them? Do something different? Give me a mercy bailout? Because if you hit those trying to figure out if there's something that's going to kill you, you're making this into maybe just a soft lock? Maybe just a soft lock. It feels like just a soft lock at this point. Yeah, it's close enough to not makeable that I could see somebody just flatly giving up or getting really frustrated. It's doable, but it's annoying, but not in a way that's it doesn't feel worth doing. I think if you get those Kaizo blocks out of there, which I don't think are necessary for the setup, that the whole thing will work how you want it to, and then the player can kind of rush around the angle there. And even if it, well, I don't think it would work if you moved to the other side, but I think you could still get it to set up basically to do the same thing. Without having that weird, not exactly like a slide lock. There we go. Magical. What's that hiding? But, yeah, they don't seem relevant to the, mechanism there either. No. No mushroom. I don't have. I knew what was going to happen. I probably skipped some of the hint, too. Oh. You know, I don't think I've seen anybody flip a switch in a 3D World level so that a mushroom platform under the player flips and bounces the player into those snake blocks, that the exclamation point blocks that then crushes the player. But that would be really funny. I feel like nope. I feel like that would be a really funny, super lazy, like, default death in a level. Because I don't think it pushes you through the mushroom bouncers, does it? Okay. Cross. There we go. It does push you through it? Oh, okay, so you'd have to have it squish you through all the way down. So you'd have to have more room, enough room for 4 blocks, which then it might not actually scan as funny as it is in my head. Well, let's wait it out and see what we see here. Nothing. Don't approach. No mushroom. I don't remember getting a mushroom. Yeah, I don't think I get a mushroom. That is extremely unfortunate. Yeah, it's not free without the Kaizo blocks either. It's definitely not free without the Kaizo blocks. But it does avoid the weird sliding there. It's pretty easy to get. I guess it would depend in general on the player's familiarity with how, with bullet bill blasters and getting out in front of them, which I feel like most people playing control level should have. Okay, I'm gonna throw this at your face. There we go. No mushroom. I didn't have a mushroom. I don't have a mushroom. Is it don't move? Huh. Yeah, I don't understand no mushroom. But I'm unable to proceed here, it looks like. Look again. Are you telling me no door? I can go backwards. These doors aren't fished. Nope, that doesn't work either. Huh. If you're trying to tell me no door, because there was a door in between the no, I don't have any other way to proceed here. I guess I could do this. That was weird. That's super weird. I was able to hit the P-switch, and before the P-switch fully fired, go through the block there. That was weird. There's no way that's relevant. Alright, fire. You also can't just snap on it, it looks like. Esports. I did that to myself. I'm the queen. Oh, I am back home again this week. After 2 weeks in the office. That's very nice. I got a good amount of work done today. We had some dumb stuff today even. And it was just nice to be in my chair. My office is a server room, and it's very nice to have an office. I really, really wanted an office. I don't like cubicles at all. I hate cubicles. But a server room is pretty goddamn loud. And I wear headphones now. I've been wearing headphones for a couple of months, but it still grates on you a little bit. We actually have like an abandoned building attached to our building. It's not abandoned, it's just disused. Office spaces that are just storage. I feel like I learned a little that works, but I also feel like you probably should tell the player to roll. I don't think... Oh, I forgot to use my other inhaler second time. That's why it's hard to breathe all of a sudden. I don't think that like 3D World trolls are unheard of or anything. Like, they're pretty common. We saw a bunch of them in Bandwagon World, and like, in general, I think they're pretty common at this point. You can wait for the thwomp? Wait for the thwomp. Okay, hang on. Oh, you fucker. Oh, weird. Okay. So I have to, if I roll here, I can wait for the thwomp? Or if I wait here, something will happen? No. Is it just walk? Okay, so it looks like it's a jump detector. Okay, so I don't have to roll. It's some kind of jump detector. Is no mushroom some type of indicator for don't jump? Yeah, put a skip squeak in here. Like, show the player the don't jump mechanism, or, if at all possible, maybe scroll the screen over a little bit after the player jumps and show them that, like, if they jump, a skip squeak dies. Or something like that. Don't jump or the skip squeak gets it. Well, there's the mushroom I wasn't supposed to get. Boys. Nobody move or the skip squeak dies. It's nice to be back in the saddle, though. We should stop playing Tears of the Kingdom for 10 hours a day and spend some of that time finishing the writing and making the stupid puppet video. But it has been really fun to replay, and it's also been really helpful to get me thinking about what was going on right before the first time I played it on release. Get away from me, you fucking mushroom! Oh, I poofed it. The poof champ. That was fucking weird. How the hell is that a thing? Did I want that? I don't think I did I? Does that always go through, or can I get that rolling? I think I can get that rolling without going through. Oh, I can, okay. Is that cheese, or is that correct? Fuck off? Oh, I was supposed to kill him, wasn't I? Oh no, I can get back up there, so maybe not. Oh my god! Holy fuck! That was stupid. That was really stupid. That did the work. That really did a lot of work there. I did not think that he would send the whole thing out. I thought he would send out... Oh, I could just go on the other side. I just have to get in front of the fish. I thought he would send, one. That was funny. It was coming not very far. I kind of wish the mushroom could go die. Yeah, I kind of wish the mushroom would die after the troll doesn't work. Can I just push my way in there? Maybe I can just go right away and I don't have to putz around like I'm doing. Yeah, I know a lot of people are really anti-work from home, and you're allowed to be wrong if you want to be. You know, people like to be wrong all the time. There are definitely people who will abuse it a little. Some abuse should happen. We all abuse it a little. even when you're also doing your job. But you should be abusing it a little in office too. You should have some downtime. No matter what, everybody should have some downtime. I may as well roll in. Yeah, that works. Faster. Sports. But man, it's one of those things where I'm not in the office that often, and when I am all of a sudden in office, unscheduled, all for several weeks, I do not adjust. I just get mad. Magical. Mean. Mean-jickle. Want to ride the clear pipe? One of those things where it's a different world. And I do think if I had like a totally private office in a separate building from people, it would suck. I would still rather work at home, but it would be a lot better than like in a crappy office. Near all the dumb people who can dumb directly at me. That is just super nice. If you can do your work in your own space, and you prefer to work in your own space, the mental health benefits are enormous. And I do think that'll be a serious consideration for me going forward, that if somebody was like, 150K in office, 120K hybrid, 100K for 100% work from home in 1 week a year, I would be like, 100K. Give me the crappy pay for the mental health. Or maybe hybrid. Yeah, I can just go. I don't have to fuck around with that mushroom. Yeah. Yeah, the commute especially is a pisser, and it adds up a lot. Like, it definitely adds up a lot, and man, for some people, it's a ton. Yeah, 3 hours is crazy. A more coffee badging oriented thing for in-office, I think, would be generally really nice if you could just kind of go when you're ready. You know, go on when you're ready and get your work done. Because some days I'm ready to go. Some days I'm up and I'm dealing with stuff at 7:20, even though I start at 8, and that's fine. I'll kick off a little early, etc. It balances itself out. I'm salaried. We sort it out. It's not abusive or crazy. Some days I'm not kicking till like 8:05, even 8:30. I might do an email in bed, and then the other stuff be like, I'm gonna do this in a minute. Hang on, I'm still getting going. We can just come down here. Never needed to play with my fireballs. Oh no, that also blocks the path. Oh, that hits both ways, huh? You don't have to be like this with me. Well, come on, you can at least do your job and murder me. Thank you. Yeah, Heidi's girlfriend is a programmer. Heidi, my girlfriend, is a programmer. That's how it is. They have to announce their start time, basically. But they can come in whenever the hell they want. And I'll tell you right now, she does not really come in at her start time. I keep telling her, like, dude, don't punch in before you're... Uh-oh. Like, before you're actually getting started. Go get the RDP going and then punch in. Because that's super easy to cross-reference. Uh-oh. Pay the price now. There we go. I'm good at it now. Yeah, I mean, a 3-hour commute, that's work. That's what it boils down to. If you have a train ride or public transit, at the very least, public transit means you could theoretically be working during that time, and that's what I would argue. If I was in a position like that, and I know the culture is different in places where you might be doing that, so you would probably argue you don't know what you're talking about, or that's just not how it is, but if you could work during that time, partially, if you could do emails and that kind of stuff, then fine. Then fine. It would suck, but I could do emails on a fucking train, especially like in a VR headset. If I had to do that, I would for sure get a VR headset and do it in VR. Ignore the other people and have a private, invisible office. I've actually been meaning to try that at work. My buddy is supposed to be bringing back my old VR headset. I want to mess with that a little bit. Quest 3 is way better for it. But I still feel like it might be nice to have basically an immersive infinite multi-monitor setup and start playing around with that a little bit. So, you know, the one thing that the Vision Pro is supposed to be able to do, it can't do. But the Quest 3 can do it. The most popular software for it is a fucking... It's so stupid. It's an app called Immersed that is gamified. It's workspace, virtual workspace software, and that's all it is. And it's gamified that you have to like do stuff to get the price down to $5 a month, and then you have to pay $5 a month for virtual monitors for more than 2 virtual monitors, and the 2 virtual monitors don't work right unless you pay. Terrible fucking software. Do not ever buy it. Yeah, it sounds like Meta's Horizon Workspace can do almost infinite monitors. Ew, god damn it. Stream Deck opened up an auto-playing video. God, that's distracting in it. Fucker. I mean, I have to do the damage, right? I have to. Horizon Workspace, I think Meta Workspace or whatever, I think does multi-monitors, infinite multi-monitor for free. And it's supposed to be coming with virtual desktop, and there's one other alternative I have jotted down somewhere that I haven't tried yet. But yeah, I'm a vicious multi-monitor person. If I can't see something, weird. If I can't see something, it doesn't exist. So I can't multitask via alt tabs or desktops. I can a little bit. I can compartmentalize projects that way, but I can't work on multiple plates that I have spinning in the air at once if I can't see the stuff. So for the longest time I had 5 monitors in here. Now I just have 2 big 4Ks, which gets along for me, but I still have 4 at work. But really it's just because there isn't room in my office for 2 giant 4Ks. And it would be a hard pitch on the expense report. Okay. That was weird. That was mean. Aww. Fine. So, is that one fake? I don't know. I don't know what to know. I don't know what to think. I'll try the other one. I will say, though, that using the Quest 3 as a monitor is unbelievably nice. I was doing, Citra 3DS in there, because you can have it display in 3D in Citra, which is on the VR headset, which is really cool. And that was really, really nice. That's a checkpoint 1? That's got to be checkpoint 1, right? I don't want to touch it. I don't trust it. I don't like it. Okay, wasn't expecting that to work that way. This is a super speed setup. I know the setup, and I don't like it. He's gonna wiggle at me. Now what? Now what? Yep. Yep. Yeah, especially as a coder too. If you already touch type, VR is especially easy to start using as a display. I think that's probably the biggest thing for a lot of people is that a lot of people can't touch type. And I mean, get good. Like, the fuck is wrong with you? I learned to touch type on these little fuckers. That's half of my keyboard. The other half is literally 2 feet away. Because typing like this, typing with your arms this far apart, is way better for you than like this. This is crazy. I do not understand how people do that. Oh. If you type all day, it's time to get sucked into the ergo keyboards. Man, that's weird. Oh, I think I see it. You can't soft drop these. Can you soft drop a snowball? Well, you can, but it doesn't do shit. What the fuck am I doing here? I will say, a couple of times in the level, I've gotten very confused and have been unable to proceed. It's been short. The checkpoint spacing has been excellent, and that hugely tempers my potential frustration in that I haven't felt like I was spending too long in any area, and that the density wasn't too high. But that said, I have no idea what I'm supposed to do here. And by no means do I think I'm a 3D World expert. I'm not even remotely a 3D World expert from a troll or player perspective, but I do like 3D World a lot. And don't be a CP. Don't be a CP0. Okay, just stupid nonsense. Good. Snowball hint. Is there a way for me to get one of these out of there? I don't think so. That was mean. Yeah, and you don't have to get something insane like a Ergodox or a Kinesis Advantage 2 Pro or whatever. But like the Microsoft Sculpt keyboards that get rid of this and do a little more like this. This is a great posture. Great position to type in. This is better. This is still pretty good. And, if you type all day, I would definitely get worried. Spend a lot of time on WebMD until you're convinced that you... There's 2 snowballs! Okay, I get it now. I get it now. I thought I needed the snowball to disrupt the block, but I can do it too. But that's what I was starting to get at there, is, get on WebMD and convince yourself you have carpal tunnel or whatever, so you do something about it. That's what I was starting to get at there, is that people don't perfectly know Snowball or 3D World mechanics all the time, and this level doesn't super effectively account for those gaps in knowledge. I feel like the easiest fix is sweet, is just giving the player a hint. When the level is broken, see if you have room for it, scroll over and show the player. If you don't, maybe use that box that's there, that suspicious box, to give the player a hint about what they're doing, or another box if you can fit one. But you do have a box that you're using on showing the player a funny face. And as much as I love funny faces... Damn it! As much as I love funny faces, I still would rather a hint. And I would always try to err on the side of caution with 3D World stuff. Is like, well, the player might not know they need both snowballs, so maybe show them to bring both snowballs. Or show them... Oh! Actually, we can return a little bit to more organic level design. Is, try to show the player somewhere else that hitting a block, like... And I know this is hard, in a troll level especially, to find room for. But if possible, do the exact same setup somewhere else in the level, where the player has a brick block that when they interact with it, it allows the thwomp to move up the slope like that. Show them that where that's the only option, so that later you have an opportunity to play off of those expectations. As well as know that you train the player for that. I think that would be really helpful there. Oh, he turned me around. What an asshole. And in general, in a troll level, people will learn a thing that works wrong, and they'll stick to it. And I've been trying to pay a lot of attention to where I'm doing that and move away from it so that I'm not the dumbest goddamn player on the entire planet. But I could especially see even experienced people making mistakes like that in 3D World. I'm gonna run in there. I assume that spring sends it back if I roll it. Then I'm gonna let this happen, and then I'm gonna beat that. Oh, yeah, that overall though was really great. I think that's already a really great 3D World troll level. I really approve of the short segments and density in general. I think it's just, even if you're not like trying to eat Toodaj's lunch, which is fine, trying to eat his lunch is an excellent goal. Not caring at all about how his design goals, also fine. But even if that's not what you're going for, having these like shorter segments that aren't super dense in what the player is experiencing is just absolutely wonderful. It's a perfect way to lay out a troll level in my eyes, and I think that it's more digestible for me over and over. Void hints, your level will be better off for. Yeah, I think trying to show the player how that works by having it be a component earlier works really, really well, if at all possible. And if not, just showing the player somehow that they are supposed to hit it or save both snowballs would still be better than having neither. What you mean? What I mean? What I mean where? In general, I just think that the relatively short segments work really good. Wash or bring crate. Yeah, I think in general, the more you can avoid that, the better. I do feel like at some point, some of that's part of the meta. But it's not often played for humor. It's just, this is just how you tell players things, yeah. Let's do one of these and get sad and then go to bed because it's fucking 11. I'll be doing troll levels again tomorrow. And then maybe we'll do crowd control on Wednesday. I should set it up, but sports, I might just be too lazy, you know, midweek crowd control. Yeah, we'll see how I'm feeling. Oh, we found a match. You know, it's definitely possible, but it is almost a different level. A lot of eyeballs over there. Thank McDank. I like the cut of that guy's fucking jib. Oh, you couldn't see it. I was in the way, but his name is Sank McDank or something silly like that. It was good. It was good nonsense for a five-eyed jackass with Ronald McDonald hair. Oh, good. It's a regular level. Hey, here we go. Boy, I hope... Oh, don't lag on me. Looking so good. Oh, Cox! Undeserved. Undeserved. As you enter the room, get this. No dev exit. I can see that. I hear them kicking the checkpoint. Oh, what the fuck? I definitely jumped. I don't even understand how it ate it. Because I was still holding it. And Toadette's 1,000 miles ahead. God damn. Dirty little bitch. Oh. Where the hell's Toadette? Oh, did she enter and leave the subworld so fast that the boss respawned? The locked door would stay unlocked. Where the fuck is Toadette? Where the fuck is Toadette? Timer for using instant level viewing. Yeah, that'll teach me. Is there any chance I'm not losing? Oh, Pud is making the cutest face right now. Oh my god! Toadette, where were you? Oh well, see you guys. I'll take it. Yeah. No idea how the hell Toadette... Maybe the other pipes were enterable? But where the hell was her puck? I have no idea what happened, but I will take it. Yeah, that was weird. It was nice to have a regular level. I don't think castle levels are the best, but man, it's still better than a 4-way. Nope, she was still there because we saw her puck right at the end. That's what was really weird. Toadette's puck was right there at the end, coming up on the pipe, so we just weren't seeing it. Maybe Toadette was always respawning when I was dying. Sorry, Sank McDank. I don't like key boss fights. Yeah, key boss fights, especially in a crowded door like that, can also be a huge hassle. The absolute peak experience is no subworld, or subworld is act 2 of a 3-act level. But ideally, I'd say no subworld. Long, traditional level of easy to medium to maybe expert, no tricks or nonsense level at all. Where you're just going from left to right is just so much goddamn fun to play with other people, especially if there are some equalizing factors that are not boss fights, but that are just like platforming that is hard alone. But if you are currently stuck trying to deal with the hard platforming, it's much easier for someone to get in there and jump on top of you or muscle ahead of you. Oh, I hate 4 lanes. 4 lanes are not multiplayer levels. They're laggy single-player levels where you're racing other people. This is not fun for anyone. If you like this, you are wrong. You are wrong and you have bad taste. There are no exceptions to this. This is an absolute rule. You fucking damn it. God damn it. What a stupid goddamn level. It's just a bunch of shit that wastes your time and pisses you off. And it's not a fun single-player level in general. Oh, you didn't wait for us? Oh, you cunt. Oh, you little cunt. And here I was being nice about you. They're not fun. 4 lanes are not fun. It's a shitty single-player level that you have to play with lag to race against other people. If I wanted to race other people for the fucking... to get the fastest time, I would speedrun fucking levels without lag. It doesn't even make sense. It's the shittiest version of Ninjas. I have no idea how they took over as the default multiplayer experience, but they are just shit. I hate them so much. Oh. Yeah, they always have lag. Well, you almost always have lag just because Switch is bad. It's not even that everybody's on Wi-Fi, although a lot of them probably are. I'm wired, but it doesn't always... No, it did switch back. It doesn't always switch back unless you undock and redock. Oatmeal Dome has a really good write-up of the lag and the tech there. That's a really interesting read. If you have any technical inclination at all. But in general, it boils down to the fact that Nintendo really likes ancient, archaic network technology. Oh, Fox, you're up late. Oh my god, it won't come. I got a burp trapped in me and it's horrible. Nintendo has a deep love of really, really archaic network technology. They don't want to upgrade it, and the Switch just flat out can't handle it. It's a combination of a bunch of factors all colliding with each other, and the fact that platformers in general are really hard to do networking for effectively, because it needs to be tight. You really can't have much leeway for anything to be fucked up. Too much latency and you feel it, so you have no real buffer. The tiny bit of buffer that you do have gets chewed up right away if there's any disparity in network, and then you have a ton of interactables besides the player and player spawned objects. So it's harder to do networking in something like Mario Maker even than Smash Bros. Although arguably you can feel the problems even more in Smash Bros. And they did it way worse here than anywhere. That's a whole rant. Oatmeal Dome's breakdown is better than me ranting about it anyway. You guys have a good night. We will be back for troll levels tomorrow, and then Wednesday for something else probably. Bye.